Hey everybody, it's PSTOCK here. This is iHipHopTV, the Pigskin Preview Show. In the house, we have Young N.A.Z. stepped up.
Man, we here, man.
A few weeks ago, you made a bold Super Bowl, prediction with the 49ers, and tonight you're just gonna lay it down and let them know why that you come up with that. Now I'm gonna go through the schedule, and we just gonna see how that go. The regular season of 49ers, y'all have Detroit at Detroit. That's a win.
Yep, easy.
That's a win.
Easy one.
That's a win. Now, Young N.A.Z., music and football and everything coincide, go together. As long as like with college football and everything, we talked about that on when you was on the last show. So the Detroit, the Motown, that's going to be the Motown Madness week with San Fran going there, because I like San Fran in that too. Okay, we got week 2, you got the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's going to be crazy.
That's in
Eagles,
Philly.
Man, they got a team, man.
Not this year though. This year, I think they're going to surprise people, because you have Jalen Hurts, starting. And that's waiting to see. They got Devontae Smith out of Clemson, first-round pick. But their offensive line, and they say their secondary is a little shaky. So, I don't know. That might be another.
You got to go out there and play. When we played them last season, it was the same thing. They beat us.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, because you don't know with Jalen Hurts. He could turn into a Lamar Smith on you real quick. A Lamar Jackson on you real quick and be out. So
yeah, that's right.
I don't think he's as fast, but it can be out. But that's 2 games. You got the Motown Madness, and then you got the Philly International Sound Music City. So, and that's 2 games on the road, so that's a lot of traveling. All right, next up, you're at home for the Green Bay Packers.
Man, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers in town. That'll be a hot ticket, right? A hot ticket.
Yeah, and that's gonna be like we win that is gonna prove a point. So if we just said the Lions, Philly, Green Bay, we win all 3 of them back to back.
Yeah,
man, they're gonna be saying we Super Bowl. For sure.
Especially the Green Bay. The beating Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, at home,
that's a statement.
Yeah.
That's for surely a statement.
Yeah, that's a big game. And but the following week 4, you're at home again with the Seahawks, Seattle. Now that's a rival.
Man. Yeah, that right there, that's gonna be a tough one. That's that we beat Green Bay, that's gonna be like, okay, you got Green Bay. But, man, when you get to playing Seattle, man, you already know Russell Wilson, man, he get in his groove.
Yeah.
We're going to have to beat them with points.
Yeah.
Because our defense is they're going to hold up. But we're going to have to score. Because if we go up 21, let's say we go up 21-7 going into the half.
Yes.
We're going to have to at least score 2 more, because they're going to come out and score twice for sure.
Yeah.
And the last few times we played them, they beat us by like field goals.
Yeah.
So I say we're gonna have to run the score up for sure. We're gonna have to keep stopping them and keep scoring. That's gonna be the only way to win that.
You got to score every time you touch the ball.
Yeah.
Preferably touchdowns.
Yeah.
preferably touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay, week 5, you go into Arizona, and Seattle is home of Sir Mix-a-Lot, and you know that grunge sound music. And next up, you got the Arizona Cardinals. Just travel to Arizona.
Man,
That's going to be a
Fitzgerald. Yeah,
Is he playing?
I mean, I know in the media he been saying that our receiver Sherfield is a real good guy. So I'm guessing he gonna play. You know, I didn't see nothing about him not being on the team because I was hearing the free agency thing going on, but I believe he got signed though.
Yeah, I think he was holding out because he wasn't sure if he was going to retire. And I did see him on the roster still. So he's still on the roster. I don't know if he's going to retire. But they did also sign A.J. Green from Cincinnati. And to go along with your man that's there, Hopkins. You know, they got Hopkins there too. So then they signed James Conner too. So and then along with the new offense, man, that's gonna be a good game too. You know.
It is.
And
it is. You know, AJ Green, man, that dude, you know, he fast, man.
Yeah.
You know, you get him in that open field, man, he gone on them streaks for sure. We was trying to draft him. I mean, not draft him, but you know, like get him out of the free agency thing.
Yeah. That would have been a good fit with San Fran too. You know, AJ, I seen him for a lot of years. He's good. He's older, but he's smoother, probably taking care of himself a lot better, and and hopefully will stay healthy. You know, but just we'll see. He
remind me of Randy Moss.
Yeah. Yep, he's rangy like Moss. Yep, he used to. Let's see how the new AJ Green hold up in Arizona. Now week 6, y'all got to bye. You know, that's the rest week. Okay, then you just come off the bye, and you just have the Indianapolis Colts at home. Okay.
I'm glad we got it early too, cause that right there, that's like mid-season right there. So we right in the middle instead of it being at that end where we didn't, been going crazy. Cause from week 1 to week 6, we gonna be really out there having to play.
Yeah.
So, we get that break, and then you said we come back with Indianapolis.
So the Colts is week 7, off the week after the bye, and that's the first AFC team that the 49ers face so far on the schedule. That's the first AFC team. So it looks like your schedule might be backloaded with the AFC teams, which either could be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see who those teams are. After you have the Colts, you travel to Chicago, the Windy City, Chi-Town, makes the Bears. The Bears at that time, I think they will have the young rookie quarterback in there, slinging it around for him by week 8. So y'all probably will face him. Bears still have a formidable defense, but they don't have an offensive line, I don't think, and they'll have a rookie quarterback or Andy Dalton.
They still got Khalil Mack over there, right?
Yeah, their defense is still solid.
Man, that's what win them all their games right there.
Yeah, that defense. But if they can run the ball, because they don't have much of an offensive line this year as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be Mostert, Hasty. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be they breakout games.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh yeah, we got Sermon too.
Oh yeah, Trey Sermon is gonna be a monster. He's bigger back and fast. I have Mostert in fantasy football, so. Yeah, let's go Mostert. And then after Chicago, week 8, week 9, you go into Arizona again. You have Arizona at home. Now, I forgot to mention, Arizona also has J.J. Watt, too. They brought in J.J. Watt on their defensive side. So their defense should be a little stepped up with him and Chandler on the defensive side, and the Honey Badger's still deep. So that's Arizona. So that's only one AFC team up to that point. So that's kind of that says a lot, and that's at week 9. Okay, all right. So we go into week 10, and you have the LA Rams at home. That's gonna
Oh
be the
yeah.
game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one for sure.
Matthew
Yeah.
Stafford. Matthew Stafford is in there. Now, who do you foresee? Do you think Shanahan is going to run the two quarterback offense with the 49ers this year in situations
I
and
think
spots?
I think we should because it's like it makes it hard for a defense to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So like we could be running Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy coming in doing what he do. Let's just say Jimmy get us to the 50-yard line. Then bring in Trey. Trey go out there do what he do. We score or we get to the 5-yard line or whatever. You know, however we work it,
Yeah.
I feel like it leaves everybody off balance because they can't, study two quarterbacks. Because then that's gonna take off, that's gonna leave open Sherfield, Debo, IU, Kittle. You know what I'm saying? Then we got a lot of weapons to the point it'll be hard for a team to actually know what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. And your offensive line is real good, and that's the big thing
Exactly.
that we really appreciate with the Rams with Aaron Donald on that defensive front. Y'all got some defensive guys there. I like that the Rams brought in Sony Michel, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to run. I'm not sure about their offensive line. Now that's week 10, the Rams. Week 11, you travel to Jacksonville. You meet the rookie quarterback again. Another rookie quarterback in there. You know,
Yeah, that should be an easy one right there. Cause I
Jacksonville.
haven't heard much about Jacksonville.
Urban Meyer is there, so that's the new thing over there. So I think Jacksonville's about 3 years away from being making any noise. Still got a decent defense and some good players,
Yeah.
but yeah, not for the 49ers. Week 12, you just have the Minnesota Vikings at home.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good one because we're going up against Breland. Breland is a man awesome cornerback. Like I wish he had come to the Niners. Man, because that dude right there, he for surely can control a game and what a quarterback could do.
Right.
Because we didn't seen it. We didn't seen it in two Super Bowls. They played against us, and he was one of the main people stopping us. You know,
Yeah.
and this last Super Bowl he played good, but man, you going up against Tom Brady, man.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. The Vikings though, it's Cousins. He's up and down, so they have Jefferson over there too on the offensive side. So that's gonna be a good game though. That's gonna be a
yeah.
a good game. Good thing it's at
Is
home.
that a Monday nighter?
That's not a Monday nighter. Let me see. Let
Oh,
me
okay.
go back and tell you the Monday nights. The 49ers didn't make the playoffs. So I don't think they don't have that many, but that is. I'll let you know when we get to the next one. And
All
the
right.
Jacksonville game, week 11's at 10 a.m. y'all time. So you got to get up
Yeah,
early.
this game. That's the first game is at 10 a.m.
The game against
Yeah, against the Lions.
the Lions. Oh, because they're in the mid. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So is the
That's
Eagles.
why.
So is the Eagles. The Eagles is at 10 a.m. as well. So
Yeah,
that's it.
that could play to our advantage though.
Yeah.
Them early games.
On,
Like man, you go out there. You be pumped up. You be ready to go. Them night games they didn't chilled around and did everything they was going to do. They kind of tired. The day almost over.
yep.
Get that bright and early. That's like you going to the gym. You ready to go.
So they're in there. That's gonna be interesting. With them. Yeah. So far, I can see at this point, uh, the San Fran should. What I see from what we've seen so far, up to week 13 so far, I only see maybe. Let me see. Maybe one loss. Maybe.
Yeah.
One loss, maybe one loss.
I could see 2 or 3. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
But maybe only 2.
Yeah, it's possible.
'Cause
One of the Seahawk games, y'all usually split with the Seahawks because week
yeah,
13 after Minnesota, y'all go to Seattle. So you got Seattle out the way at week 13.
we beat Seattle twice. We going to the Super Bowl because we gonna see them for sure in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. And then week 14, you travel to Cincinnati, another 10 a.m. game.
Yeah, that's gonna be an easy one.
Cincinnati, yeah, it should be. They're not ready yet. They're gonna be tough though. You got the week 15. You got the Atlanta Falcons at home.
Okay.
And
that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, that's gonna be what you call a high scoring game. You know, that's gonna be another one.
You said it's at their home.
It's at San Fran.
So that's a home game. We should be all right.
Yeah, because that's a dome team too. They're a dome team. You know.
Yeah. That's why when you playing out there in Atlanta, that dome, it's different from playing outside.
That's the big thing is they're going outside. And then this is a good one. It's a primetime game. Week 16, the 49ers travel to Tennessee. That's going to be a good game. The Tennessee Titans. That's a 5:20 kickoff.
Yeah, we shouldn't lose no more than 4 games.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be tough because you remember how our division was when we went to the Super Bowl. Each team in our division was only losing 2 games.
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna determine a lot too. So if our division, if it's rough for them and it's good for us, I feel like we should have an easy walkthrough to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But if it's if they winning just like how we winning, it's gonna be tough. But I feel like we get to the playoffs, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's going to be, like you said, it's going to be tough because I think the NFC West is going to be a tough division. I think the Rams.
Because we got the Rams. Yeah.
The Rams with Matthew Stafford now. With Matthew Stafford, then you have the Arizona Cardinals that are improved,
and Seattle.
And Seattle. So the division is going to be a black and blue division this year. It's going to be a black and blue.
But if we beat them, let's just say we beat them, we get the home field advantage.
Yeah.
Over the thing.
Yeah.
So that'll work. I feel like we got it. We just got to go out there and play. Our teams we got to worry about for real is Seattle and the Rams.
Yeah.
Because the Arizona, they good, but we gonna handle them. It's Seattle and the Rams.
And I think from having that non-playoff, what did y'all finish in the division last year? Did y'all finish last or?
Yeah, we was last.
Y'all finished last, so y'all got a last place schedule. So it's light, so it gives you a clear path to the playoff. Because after Tennessee, which I think could be a loss, because Tennessee's going to be good, but at week 16, we don't know how the injuries on either side is going to play out and what's going to be going on. We just don't know.
And that's why I was saying it's a good thing we run 2 quarterbacks.
Yep.
Because that keeps the weight off both of them.
Yep.
So that'll work as long as they don't do nothing drastic crazy like what Jimmy G did that year when he was running and just tore his whole Achilles.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be all right.
Yeah.
And then Trey is he a warrior, so I feel like the way he plays, it's like he kind of knows the game already and how to maneuver and do his thing. Because he'd be real comfortable in the pocket. That's something that I like about him.
Yeah.
When he in there, he don't seem nervous at all.
And he will take off and run on you too.
Exactly. He'd be real comfortable back there.
And he got a cannon for an arm.
Yup. So I would say, it's a good thing we running 2 quarterbacks because, like I said, if Jimmy out there, he having a rough game. And then this is another thing. We run 2 quarterbacks. if either one of them have a rough game,
Can pull
it's
them.
gonna be one quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
But if both of them having a good game, then they're gonna keep the two going. Because I mean, you got to give Trey a shot, and you can't forget about Jimmy, because Jimmy done been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He got that experience.
Yeah.
So, like, it's gonna be a good season. Like, I'm happy to be a Niner fan for real. Like, we on our way. Like, just seeing us in this preseason,
Yeah.
I feel like we ready.
With everybody healthy,
Sure.
with everybody healthy, because this is the first 17-game season, and after Tennesseans have the Houston Texans at home, that's a win. That'll be a win. And then you finish the season, huge playoff implications, probably for seeding, maybe even the division, which are at the LA Rams to finish the season out.
Yeah, because if we could be the #1 seed in our division, that means Seattle and the Rams got to play for the wild card.
Yeah.
So that'll make it easier for us because we only play one or the other.
Yeah. And how do you feel, like, now that there's a 17-game season, that means there's 2 more playoff teams. They add 2 more playoff teams. So that means there's going to be, I think now with the structure, only 1 team gets a bye. Whoever the top seed is gets the bye. That's it. There ain't no more 2 teams with a bye. I think it's just 1 team with a bye. If I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
you know, I'm gonna take a look at that playoff schedule thing, but and get more depth into it. But I think it's something like that because there's 2 more teams added, and then you can see teams, 8 and 9 making the playoffs. You know.
Oh, okay, on the wild card.
On the wild card, exactly. You know, or maybe even divisions. You know, there's been Washington a couple years ago, didn't them and Dallas go down to a 7 and 9 teams to make the playoff? They won the division with a 7 and 9 record.
So that means it's an extra round. So it may be 2 wild card games.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that right now and tell you what because I'm curious to know what the playoff schedule, how the playoffs are going to be set up now. Let me see.
Yeah, because that means there's going to be an extra team on each side. So that means they're going to have to add an extra game, you know, and that's going to make it, like I said, 2 rounds of the wild card.
Yep. So let me see here what we're going to have. Let me go to and say, because that's I think, yeah, because that's very, very interesting, you know, with that scenario. So I just want to see if they show what the how it's gonna look. Let me see. And they're not showing anything. And I'm on the NFL's website, and they're out. Let me see here. Let me go back to this. Going to the playoffs. Let's see. Nope, they don't have nothing set up for the playoffs. So that to me is tricky how that's going to run. It's going to be interesting to see. And I'm sure there's going to be only 1 team gets a bye. I believe that I did hear that correct.
Yeah.
That 1 team's going to get a bye. So everybody's going to have to play except the top seed. You know, and I think a lot of times that's advantage or a disadvantage. So that's big. So the kickoff is tomorrow night, Young N.A.Z. So N.A.Z, we in a place. We got the Cowboys and the Buccaneers tomorrow night. Who you like?
I'm going with the Bucs for sure.
The Bucs?
Yeah.
The Bucs are there.
Yep, that's for sure.
So who do you think San Francisco is going to see in the playoffs if it falls that way?
We're going to see either Seattle or the Rams. And then, you know, we're going to have to go through that, you know, Tampa Bay, man. We got to beat Tampa Bay to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Tampa Road. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to go through Tampa Bay this year, but Brady's 44 years old. I think that the thing, and I went after in fantasy football, O.J. Howard's back. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to use O.J. Howard. You know, along with Gronkowski.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
You know, Jimmy going up against Brady.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Another big game, two other big games that I want to see. To me, well, there's three. There's a lot of big games. This is the first week, but we got, who do you like between Cleveland and Kansas City? Now is Cleveland at Kansas City, and Cleveland improved a little bit, and
I'm going with Mahomes for
Mahomes,
sure.
yeah,
Kansas City. Andy Reid, he out coach a team, and that's how they win. So I can expect them to have a good season for sure. Then Mahomes, his energy and his, what I'm saying, the way he go out there and play,
yeah.
man, he's for surely an MVP player, and he ain't going out without a fight. That's
That's
for sure.
that's big. Yeah. He's going. Mahomes is going to go down. Then you got Green Bay at New Orleans, the Saints. That's going to be a good game. Winston Jameson Winston back.
Yeah, but I'm going with, what I'm saying.
And
I can't go with the Saints because, what I'm saying, they ain't got Breeze no more. So I'm going to have to.
They still got a defense. They had a top 5 defense last year, and they're at home.
But Breeze that was who ran up the score for him and pulled him out of those situations when they got to go drive down the field. You know what I'm saying? With 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
And Breeze get to going crazy.
You don't think Jameson? You don't think Jameson can? I mean, Jameson passed for 5,000 yards in the league before, so.
I know. He's a good quarterback, but man, he ain't Drew Brees. But they was bringing him in like they was probably the first team running 2 quarterbacks, and they was bringing them both in.
Yep. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's big. So now, as far as the 49ers division, the NFC West go, the other teams in the division, you got the Seahawks. They play at the Colts week 1. They're at the Colts. Okay, you got the Cardinals at Tennessee, at the Titans. That's going to be a good game, I think. That's going to be a good game. And then you have Yuns there, but you have the Rams at home to Chicago. So
that one I'm going with the Rams on that one. I think they're gonna beat Chicago for sure.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good game, but they're gonna beat them.
Yeah, the Rams is gonna take Chicago. That ain't gonna be no problem right there. That ain't gonna be no problem. Then Monday night you got Baltimore and the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, man, Baltimore finna you know how you put a bear in a place with a lot of small things?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be good. The Raiders, they're gonna Carr better make sure he got antifreeze and cooling, man.
It's not.
Cause it's finna go down, man.
It's not.
He may get to running hot, man. He may be on the side of the road, man.
It's not going to be pretty though. Baltimore's hurting that running back. They just brought in Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad to go from there.
Man.
So we'll see. That's going to be an interesting game.
Lamar Jackson is a quarterback and running back together. So
yeah, and Gus Edwards ain't no joke. So that's who they got left. Yeah. Gus Edwards, he's a starter anyway. So that's who they going with. Another big game for this Sunday. Then we get ready to let Young N.A.Z. go ahead for the first annual iHipHopTV Pigskin Preview. Pittsburgh at Buffalo.
I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Me too.
Like, Roethlisberger is not finna let these young guys, run all over him. It's not finna happen.
He ain't come back.
We just got a player. We just got Norman. From up over there, one of their cornerbacks.
Josh Norman. That's right. He was at Buffalo last year.
Yeah. We just got. He just came to the Niners. Like, we strong up over here, with these Niners, man.
I
can't wait.
Josh Norman, though, last season, he was the one that Henry down in Tennessee, manhandled like a paper doll with that stiff arm. He just stiff armed like out of the cartoons, right on out of the picture. So, but Josh Norman is a good cover guy. You got another good cover guy, so he'll give some leadership and some depth and some experience to the 49ers defensive backfield. You know. So who are you looking for a big year from the 49ers? Then we're going to let Young N.A.Z. And by the way, go cop the High Risk thing. The High Risk album is off the hook. You got Energy videos out there. You know, check that out. Energy. You got Ain't No Fun video out there. You know, Young N.A.Z.
And the circle on the way too.
And the circle's coming out. And then there's more
right
coming.
Now it's sitting right now on the computer right now. You know, we just waiting for the right time to release it. You know, adding the final touches to it with the color correcting. And,
yes.
They finna get it.
Yes. There it goes. Yeah. You heard it. It says circles are coming. You know, but the High Risk album, go check it out. And while you cop that out and check that out, cop the Black Bags. Check it out. You know, hits on there galore. And then stay tuned for the new stuff. Because Young N.A.Z. never sleep.
Yep, I got my new album, you know, that's finna drop. I'm working on that right now. And then we have Living Life Remix out right now with me, Cuzzo Fly, and Yuck Mouth. And I have The World Is Filled with me and Lil Rue. And then I Am Fame getting ready to drop the song that we got. He was just performing it at the Tory Lanez concert that they just had in Stockton. You know, and, you know, he had the crowd rocking with it. You know, I wasn't able to be there. I had too much going on, but, you know, he did his thing, you know, with previewing it, you know, to the world. So we getting ready to, you know, make it happen. I'm going to be at the next ones.
Yeah,
you know,
there it is.
We're going to go about it like that. You know, shout out to Tory Lanez, too. You know, it's all good.
That's big. That's big. So this is Young N.A.Z., NASCAR Cash Entertainment. You know, hit him up and definitely follow him. You know, follow him.
Already know.
Make it happen. Leave a comment. Leave a comment right here on YouTube. And definitely follow Young N.A.Z. Subscribe. Check it out. Check out the interviews. You can hear more in depth. You can hear the music. You can see the videos. All on iHipHopTV. And check out Young N.A.Z's website. Hit up his website. Check out iHipHopTV.com, iHipHopTV1.com. Catch the videos everywhere. And, of course, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all on YouTube.
Yeah, Young N.A.Z in the building, man. We here, man. Young N.A.Z. You know, iHipHopTV, man. We talking sports, man. You know, shout out to my Niners, man. We on our way. For real. Let's get us one.
49ers, they're back. They are going to be back, a thorn in everybody's side. You know, this team was in the Super Bowl, what, 2 years ago, so they're coming back.
Yeah, we've been in there twice. You know what I'm saying? In the last 10 years, I should say, we've been in there twice. Yeah.
So,
we're going back.
So there's a lot of Super Bowl experience on that team. A lot of playoff experience. So we got it. So big shout out to Young N.A.Z. coming through NASCAR Cast Entertainment. Don't forget to follow. Definitely check him out on all platforms and hear the music, streaming, the whole nine. It's here. Young N.A.Z.
You already know.
Anyone else you want to shout out? Young N.A.Z., we gone.
Shout out to Peter Stockton, Aladdin 19, and the whole iHipHopTV family, man. You already know.
There it is. iHipHopTV. You heard it straight. Young N.A.Z. Thanks for stopping through, bruh. We got you.
Salute. All right. I'm going to holler at you in a minute, man.
All right.
All right.
Aladdin 19. What up? What up? Follow that. That's ALUDDIN 19.
This is PSTOCK. This has been the iHipHopTV Pigskin Preview Show. Definitely be here Friday night. Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays. It's on. It's always on every Friday. Come through and check us out. Definitely subscribe. Hit the button. Leave a comment. Anything in. Put one. Put hi. Anything. Just leave a comment. Let us know you came through. And we check in. And